G'day, welcome to Matt Hill Scum Models, and today we're doing an in-box review or unboxing of the MPM DC-3. This is the CLS Lufthansa aircraft. It won't be the Czech or the Lufthansa aircraft. It will actually be a Royal Australian Air Force World War II aircraft, transport aircraft. This is going to be another build for the Air Transport Group, built by Mr. Frank Day. I've ordered some decals for this from Southern Cross Models, and I've always wanted to build the RAAF version. I do like this aircraft, and I wanted to build it as the Australian one. This boxing is typical MPM, Czech Republic. It's unusual that they've got nothing underneath this one here. They've got like a glued piece of coloured label on the front. It's an open-ended boxing, and it's got an ejected canopy in this one, but not vac form. So we'll have a look at a few things. First, the destructions. The destructions give you a little bit of brief history of the aircraft, and are in sort of like a little booklet form. It gives you the call out of the parts gates of the aircraft and the numbers. The parts aren't numbered on the actual sprue gates of the kit. So basically we've got Humbrol colour callouts telling you what to cut and what not to cut. We've got basic cockpit assembly, windows going in, bulkheads and floor, making sure you use the correct tail planes. It gives you an option: wheels up, wheels down, wings going on, basic final finishing of engines, nacelles, landing gear, and then we've got the call outs for the Czech Aviation Company 1938, and another one here which is the DC-2 seized by the Germans from the Czech Airlines in 1939. These aircraft finished overall aluminium dope with a bit of black de-icing boots on them. So that is the destructions. Everything is sealed up in a bag, and I must say there was something that I did see on here, and I'll just quickly cut this. I did notice looking through this one problem I've found with this kit already. Now, I don't know whether you want to class these as limited run anymore, but soon find out. And there's one of my bit of my problem, and there's the second bit of my problem. These are the decals. These MPM decals always seem to turn out really, really nicely. They're very, very thin, but they always seem to turn out well. I have got a set of decals here. If anyone wants them, send me a self-addressed envelope. Just get in contact with me and I'll post them off to you. They are, as you can see, nice steel mint decals. So if anyone wants them, send me a message. So we've got 3 sprues of grey plastic. One clear, and here's my problem. This canopy is broken down the middle. Look at that. Yes, Maria. So, no worries, I'll fix that. Now, a few things I've heard that are a bit of a nuisance with this kit. These windows go in fine. These two side windows can be a real bugger. You've got to fit them from the outside in. They are a bit of an oddball fit and they will fall into the aircraft, so just be aware of that. And here we go, we've got plenty of notifications coming through. So we've got some really nice recessed panel lines. Nothing looks warped. A little bit of flash on the kit. The propeller blades all got a little bit of flash, but the plastic looks really, really good on this MPM kit. Notice there's no resin in this one. A nice bit of recessed and detail on the instrument panel. You've got your yokes, your landing gear, all just need a tiny little bit of cleaning up. No sink marks as I can see. And the other thing with these MPM kits, they've got no locating pin marks for the parts to mate together. One thing is good, you can sort of make sure everything fits, but there's no sort of positive locating pins. But some people like that. I don't mind it. I use Tamiya extra thin. I find that if I get the parts where I want it to be and just run my Tamiya extra thin in and then slowly work it around, I can get a really good fit, and it can end up sometimes without using any filler at all. If you glue it, let it soften and squeeze and let the plastic start to come out some of the holes, it can act as a filler as well. This fuselage halves and the wheels, some really nice detail on the hubs there of the tyres. The tyres are moulded in two. A little bit of detail on the cockpit sides there, just a little bit of ribbing. The pilot's seats, very basic, just like a DC-2. Some nice engraving on the panel lines. The tail planes, look how flat they are. Just a bit of test fitting, dry fitting. They'll glue together fantastic. So it's that tree looks, sprue tree looks good. The final bit of plastic we've got here, we've got some engine detail, which is pretty good considering. A couple of different nozzles, whoops, a daisy, a couple of different nose options here, because there'd have to be the military version in this kit. The bulkheads there, the inside of the wheel wells there, the floor for the cargo passenger area, and looks like they have really nice thin trailing edges. No warping or injected pin marks anywhere except where you can't see them really, so it's quite well done. It's a nice kit. I was just about to fall off there. So I think with some careful building it will turn out alright, and with some aftermarket decals it'll be a good kit, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. I did go through my stash and realised that I have not got a DC-3. I've got another DC-2 which is in a vac form kit, which I have got some parts out of an old DC-3 someone gave me, so I've got sort of, I think there was an old Italy or Airfix kit, so I've got some wheels and some landing gear because the stuff that came with the vac form kit doesn't look the best. So it looks like I might get myself a DC-3. Might even splurge out on the new tool Airfix one. It's come down a lot in price since it first came out, and second-hand ones are available quite readily, so it looked good with the invasion stripes. This one will be the RAAF version. It'll be in the foliage green and dark brown. It'll be flown in 1941. I'm pretty sure they impressed them into service from the Dutch airlines, but I might have to look into that a bit more. If you need any more extra photos or anything you want to have a look at on this kit, and if you need the decals, just send me a message in the comments below, and send me a self-addressed envelope and you can have them. So there it is. That's the MP3. MP3. What a bloody idiot. This is the DC-2 by MPM, and I'm looking forward to getting this one built. I've always wanted one for a very long time, for Mr. Frankie Day's air transport group build. I've got plenty more transport aircraft to do. They're one of my favourites. He's the backbone of us all. Till next time, be safe, model hard. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Video 2, don't know when, but hopefully not too far away. Catch you later.